are going by the same old KGB book. And it's on the democratic world to uh, open the eyes to that and understand that we are fighting against pure evil that will stop at nothing unless they are stopped. And we are there to stop it.
But now a plot to assassinate President Zelensky has been linked to a Polish man suspected of aiding Russian intelligence. The Polish national, identified only as Pavel K., has been arrested and could face up to 8 years in prison if found guilty. This comes in the midst of drawn out talks and delays on a US aid package for Ukraine, with a vote finally expected this weekend. The Ukrainian MP Kira Rudik is with us to talk us through it all. Um, Kira, first of all, could you give us your reaction, please, to the assassination plot on President Zelensky?
Hello, Ruth. Thank you so much for having me. Well, I think we should leave it to the special services to get to the bottom of it. But honestly, I'm not surprised. If we look back to the history, even the recent history, this is how Russia has been acting all along. The attempt of poisoning people, the attempts of assassination and successful assassination of people whom a Russian regime really wanted dead. It's not something new. They are going by the same old KGB book, and it's on the democratic world to uh, open the eyes to that and understand that we are fighting against pure evil that will stop at nothing unless they are stopped, and we are there to stop it.
Well, in terms of being there to stop it, we've also heard overnight two Russian strikes on the Dnipropetrovsk region, which has killed at least 7 people, including 2 children. And what's come after that has been officials saying, that this shows that all cities and all administrative capitals within Ukraine need to have better air defences, and air defences are exactly what you've been asking Western allies for.
Absolutely. Ruth, we've been talking to you like since beginning of full-scale invasion, right? And our call since day one was the same. Help us to protect our skies, help us to protect our peaceful cities, first of all, because in Ukraine, when you are going to bed every night, you have no guarantee that you will wake up in the morning. And that's the terrifying part. And over the last weeks, we have seen those absolutely brutal attacks on people sleeping in their beds who just died in their sleep, murdered in their sleep, and including children, including like everyone. Like nobody can feel safe right now. And there is a very open solution, very known solution to that. It's more air defense systems and the ammunition to the air defense systems. And recently, Josep Borrell said that European countries hold over 100 Patriot missile systems, and we are only asking for 7. And there is a question like, what else needs to happen? How more should we be begging? Like, what should change in the world that we can get those defense systems that we need just to survive yet another day?
Yeah, I mean, how frustrating is it that you have all of these allies around the world who are all saying the right things? They all are saying again in Capri at the G7, they've reiterated that the world stands shoulder to shoulder with Ukraine, that its support, will never be dented, etc. But you've got soldiers and defense forces sitting unable to fire at your enemies or unable to defend from incoming fire because they simply haven't got the ammunition that they need because it's not been delivered yet.
Oh, Ruth, it is very painful and it is indeed very frustrating, especially answering these questions from our soldiers who say like, what else needs to happen, or they are asking like, are we doing not the right thing? And we just saying that our allies need time. And in my heart, I do believe that we need political courage. We need more leaders to step up and say, well, okay, no matter what is happening, we will go ahead and help you. And we are seeing many leaders like trying to find some alternative ways of supporting us. Like recently, Prime Minister of Netherlands Mark Rutte said that Netherlands are looking to buying the systems from where they can find it. Czech Republic is collecting money to buy the ammunition for Ukraine because there are issues with just delivering them to us from the countries they have them. So there are attempts, but time the time is passing, and for this time we are paying with the lives of our people, and it is so painful, I can't begin to tell you.
And in terms of your concerns, as this bill is reintroduced to Congress in America, if it doesn't pass this weekend, do you worry for the future of Ukraine in this fight?
The short answer is yes. And I think there would be at least one person who will be very happy if Congress would not come to their decision. And this person is Vladimir Putin. And we all know that. But the tragedy is that it's not only him watching. There are many other dictatorships in the world who are watching the Western response and who confirm their ideas of some indecisiveness or like political internal discussions, so that they can go ahead and attack other countries. And we see that I think Iran is getting their confidence in seeing that there can be a huge time gap between assuring to stand with someone for as long as it takes and actual support. And this is why, and I'm absolutely sure that there are um, more aggressors in the world who are watching very closely and who are making their decisions based on what is happening in the US Congress now.
Okay. Well, look, Kira, thank you again for joining us. That is the Ukrainian MP and one of the deputies in the Ukrainian Parliament, Kira Rudik, there.